Good afternoon to lovely, sensitive souls around the world and who are tuning in today to me. And I've been thinking about this emergence of sensitive souls, of human beings who feel on the outside and who don't feel a kind of inner confidence or sense of agency to come forward. And so I'm going to talk about trauma in sensitive souls. And again, it's just illuminating parts of ourselves that may have stayed hidden or may have shut down, disassociated, or pulled their energy back or turned inward for very good reason. And that's what I'm bringing today, to really respect the intelligence within us that needs to do these things, to remove ourselves. It's to shut down or abandon a part of ourselves in order to carry on with life. And life is highly intelligent. So rather than looking at parts of ourselves that may have got very hurt and feeling that they have failed or done the wrong thing, we're going to change that perspective by understanding this is intelligent and we need to respect the parts of ourselves that have had to shut down or disconnect from ourselves here. So a way of looking at things is it's not all of us, it's not all of me, it's just a part of myself that in order to carry on and move in life, I've had to disconnect from. So I always like to use the story of the hare and the tortoise. And so let's look at the part of ourselves that has adapted really well, So it's like a part that is resilient and independent and has gained resources and an ability to be in the world and do that really well. And that's one part, the hare. He's fast, he can be quick, and he just gets on. There's a sort of feeling here of soldiering on, getting on, and sort of moving past the other part of ourselves that we could say is a bit like a tortoise. The part that's much slower, needs to take its time, cannot keep up with the hare, and is slower. And that part, that tortoise part of ourselves, needs to take time and to have space given. And it's us that need to do that. We need to give that part space and for it to take its time because it's slower. The energy's slower, takes time to take things in, absorb things, and the hare, who's just speeding ahead, is not aware the tortoise is there. So we're bringing our awareness to the tortoise, We're trying to say, I haven't forgotten you, and I haven't forgotten what you've been through in life, because they've been through a lot. And so something about we may have within us a part that is critical, is judging all the time. You're slow, you're a failure, you're not good enough, and devaluing ourselves, Somehow we're not worthy enough, we're not good enough. And let's change that to this part is much slower, and instead of those harsh words that's saying keep up, you need to speed up, and putting pressure, which really just makes that tortoise want to withdraw and go back into its shell, we're saying no. A different way of being here is kind, we give kindness to that tortoise, to encourage that tortoise to start to come out of its protective shell and start to re-engage with life in the way that feels right for that tortoise. That's the imperative part. It's that we're going at the rhythm of the tortoise. So as I say, sometimes we need the hare, and sometimes in life we need to do that kind of thing, and he's doing fine. There's no problem there. But it's about the care, to be kind, to be loving and protective of this probably younger part in ourselves that needs our attention now. Because as I said in other videos, there's a natural ability in you, and when I say to heal, to be a healer, you may not, be under the umbrella of whatever, counsellor, healer, psychotherapist, whatever, coach in the world, but you may be a healer in your family, in relationships around you. That's the point. It's not really what role you are, but something in you naturally loves to help others, to be of service to others. And we are bringing more attention in this video to the younger part, the part that's slower, because now it's time to care for that part. It needs our care, and it needs to be seen, because it's done a lot of hiding or withdrawing because it's hurt. So this is what this is about. This is about caring for this part, and just thinking yourself of ways that feel good for that slower part that needs to take its time. What's good for it? What nutrients would that tortoise need to grow and to emerge and to feel safe? So anything that you in yourself can sense and feel in yourself is good for that part to be nurtured in a way that it will start to feel safe and emerge again. And that's something we can look at in another video, but for now this is about the hare and the tortoise and allowing that part of ourselves to emerge again. So then the hare isn't just ruling our lives and taking us so we're exhausted all the time and burnt out. There's a balance between the two. It's balancing these two energies. Okay, that's it for now. Hope this is useful, and I shall keep sending out these thoughts and feelings to you to emerge and come back into the world, because the world needs you. Much love for now. Bye.